Good night, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I just want to touch bases here with you guys on tonight. I got some good news. I got some new sellers, note sellers that are connected directly to some banks. Um, they are looking to start a new campaign where they're selling their notes to very interested buyers. There's REOs all over nationwide. Tomorrow I have two uh, buyers representative that's going to be on the line that's going to get the information that they need to get for our um, buyers, and they're going to be there to make sure that they can get all the information they need to get directly from the bank so that we can provide the best uh, service possible to our buyers. Okay, so if you know any note buyers, any people that are looking to invest in REOs nationwide, and they just need tapes, they need all type of criteria, whether it's non-performing or performing notes, we can get those things out to you. We can make a phone call where you guys can get with the sellers. If you're interested in getting on a phone call tomorrow with one of the representatives that's going to be on the line, or you need to kind of like get more information, please send me an email to palacemoversreo@gmail.com. I can try to send you a conference call, or if not a conference call, give you a number to a young lady by the name of Marie Matos that can, get on the call, get all the details and the criteria that you are looking for nationwide so that we can present your criteria to the seller of the notes, the non-performing or performing notes in REO. I just wanted to share with you quickly. We have some new inventory. I have inventory in Houston, Texas. I have some new inventory in New Jersey. I have two units that are selling. One is a 3-unit family home. The other one is a 6-unit family home, and it's based out of New Jersey. I have direct contact to the seller on this one. We can sell it as a package, or we can sell it by itself. We can sell it separately. The 3-unit in New Jersey is selling for $255, and the 6-unit in New Jersey is selling for $505,000. And we are trying to move it quickly because one of them is under contract, and if the contract expires, then we'll probably have to be talking about different terms. I am currently looking for a very serious buyer for a 58 property that I have in Albany, Georgia. I know so many of you guys may have been connected to this, so you have received information on this particular portfolio. It's been going around all through Facebook and everything like that, but I don't want to say I have a contract in it because I don't. But the reason that is because this particular seller has decided to keep his property open so that a serious buyer can put it on the contract and make a move on it when that time comes, rather than have his properties held up with contracts all over the place with people that are not really serious. So I have connections to the seller. It is selling for 3.4. They are supposed to be going on a refinance in the next couple of days. So that price would change by the time the refinance is closed out and all the paperwork has been done. There will be new terms on the line, and the structure of the deal might need to be structured, and the price might change as well. So if you wanted to get 58 properties, 54 of them are occupied, fully occupied. This property is anywhere from a 10% to 12% cap rate. It makes 30,000 a month in net operating income. I'm sorry, just operating income monthly. Let's see. It is already ready to close. We could probably close in 3 days because the attorney and everything has been done. They did an assessment real recently on all the properties, so it should show us what the new value is. In 2014, I believe it was worth a net worth of 6.3 mil, and the houses probably have been have been updated. Some houses have been updated. The rent on that has not been updated to market. So upon new management and new ownership, there is room for, an increase on that net operating income yearly, based on the increments of the rents that you decide to increase. I have some new private lenders that are willing to borrow on asset amount, and if the deal is good and it works and the numbers work, they're willing to take that risk. No money down. If you have good credit, they'll work with you. So let me know if you're interested in that. I've had some properties come across. I received a 13170 Southwest Terrace, and basically this one is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,538 square foot. The asking price is $455K, and it is in Florida. If you care to have more information, I don't want to disclose all the information right here, but if you care to have more information about it, please email me, so that we can go. The ARV on this was 602,000. But it's a beautiful home. It has a pool, and let's see here if I can give you some stats. Year built was 2016. So it was freshly built. This is gorgeous. If you know anything about the houses there in Miami, they have like that France, Paris type feel to it. Very arch doors, arch windows, a lot of window space where you could look throughout almost 365 degrees in your home by just standing in the kitchen. You can see everything because the windows are there. If you want more information, let me know. We have a deal in Boca Raton. It's a $2 billion hotel that is selling. If you care to know more about that, please let me know. That one is surfacing. I have 600 units in Memphis, Tennessee. It's running for 9.5 asking price. It is vacant. The repairs on now is looking to be like 6 mil. I'm not sure exactly why the asking price is so high, but if you need more information and you need to talk to the seller, please let me know and we can make those arrangements accordingly. Let's see here. I have another property that came across. They're looking for 45,000. Currently leased. Is in Memphis, Tennessee. Need information about it? Let me know. I can get you pictures. Price looks pretty reasonable for the location that it's in. Let's see what else we have here. I have a house in Houston, Texas. I'll say this, instead of saying the number of the house, look around Kirby Potential Deal. Kirby Potential Deal is the name of the street, and the house is going for 3.9 mil. Okay, it's a gorgeous house. It has, let me just give you some stats on it. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 7,176 square feet, built in 1949, 2 stories, 23,548 square foot of lot. Oh my gosh, just like a lot. This also has those big arch windows in the dining room area. I mean, it has a beautiful, beautiful family room full from corner to corner of the wall. There is windows looking out into the backyard. I mean, this is amazing. The sales price was reduced to 3.9. It was a value of 5 mil before. The ARV is 6 mil. Repairs needed, $150,000 worth of repairs needed, but the house is still beautiful. So those repairs, if you need more details, please let me know. Let's see here. I am in need of land in the New York area, New Jersey area, all of Florida. We have a lot of developers, and they are needing land like crazy. One buyer said, "I need it like hotcakes." On Sunday morning, everybody wants some hotcakes, and they want some syrup. And if you don't got their hotcakes to go with their eggs and those link sausages, you are better find you some. We'll get you some flour and do it up, because they're gonna get you for not having their hotcakes. And these people are like, they need hotcakes. So yeah, we need land. Land. Send it my way. Let's see here. What else? Okay, I had a lead in Savannah, Georgia. 2-bed, downstairs, rented out. We have is a 7-bedroom, 3 baths, 4,700 square footage, and is in Savannah, Georgia. This is a grand duplex on a great corner lot. Electrical is fully updated and has working heat and air, all 3 floors. It's fully rented for a total of $4,100. The 3-story upward has 5 beds. The selling for $405,000, and they're willing to negotiate if they have to. Okay, I have pictures. I have some very good information. If you wish to have more, let me know. Okay. One thing about us here, we are starting to provide more services to people that are in need of advertisement, and because of the need of marketing, not just on a post, but marketing live, having an interaction with buyers, having an interaction with sellers, the demand has become great. So we've started to launch a new program where we, for 4 days out of the week at $150 a week, we do a ad campaign. Why? When we do like a morning, maybe afternoon, and an evening live, and we just kind of just continue to let that cycle through the day. And basically what we're doing is we're targeting people in different peak points of the day, when they're available and they're watching live to hear what the updates are on new inventory. And if our clients, decide to get our services, what we will then do is we would give our information that is needed to present the marketing piece to our buyers as well as our sellers. If we need to present information about what you need, the criteria about what you need, then we'll present to our sellers and see if our sellers have those type of criteria that you need as a buyer. Or if a buyer is looking to buy, then we will look into our inventory and touch bases and begin to network to either move your property or get you the property that you're looking to buy. And you're probably like, well, Angel, why would we need your services? Why do we need it? Okay, well, the reason why you need the service is because of the fact that in this growing market, yeah, we are wholesalers, we are consultants. I am a consultant. I don't consider myself a wholesaler because I don't do wholesaling every day. I'm not flipping houses. I'm not trying to figure out if I could assign a house and none of that crazy stuff. It's not crazy to you, but to me, because I'm finding my niche in my area of need because of my expertise and what I do, I cannot wholesale. It doesn't work for me. The things that it's needing for me to do at this time, I am needed in different areas. So my deals come with the work that I'm putting out. I don't have to be the person on the contract. I don't have to do none of those things. It's good to be, but with the consultations that I provide to my buyers and to my sellers, it all takes care of me right there in the middle. So my juice and my monies and everything else is right there. Okay? Yeah, so I'm good. My main concern is I want to be efficient. I want to make sure that we are doing something great for REI and REOs and real estate in general, and that we are being professional, we're being ethical, and that we are getting things done, that we are matchmaking with productivity. I hate doing work and the work looks like it's cycling over and there's nothing getting done if you're not closing a deal a week or a deal a month, then that means you're spinning those tires, but you're not really getting anywhere. You're almost going like in circles and making donuts on the floor, burning tires and not burning road time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Just being efficient altogether, that's what's needed. And I just want to make sure that I'm providing a professional consultation to both my seller and my buyer, and that I'm looking at both interests. Wherever I sit at the middle as a consultant, that I am giving them not only my undivided attention, but I am giving them the service that they need, and that they're getting the solutions that they need for the problems that they're seeking to solve. So that's where I come in. I have a lot of people, or may I say clients, that have a lot of inventory and they need to get rid of it because I myself are, under my experiences, I've been sitting on a property for a long time. And the reason that is because I am looking for very, 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 very meticulously, I'm looking for a particular buyer that's willing to understand the circumstances, the situation, and the reason why this is a very emotional sale for my seller. So it can't be like a regular buyer that wants to invest and just buy and sell property or buy and hold with no emotional attachment to it's not an emotional sale for them, or it's not an emotional buy for them, but they have to have some type of sympathy or regard to the people that are living there, because there is a different type of connection to that property. That property was grandfathered in and was given as an inheritance. So whoever gets it Not that it matters, but the tenants want to stay there and the tenants want to buy it. The tenants actually want to buy the house for $75K. They want to buy it for $75K. They want to stay and they want to do a lease option to buy. So if any of you that are out there can help me get a buyer for this property, or it's willing to take over the notes and perhaps give this seller $33,000 so that he can go bye-bye and he can take care of his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren and all the children that he got with his little $33,000, so he can go do something nice and productive with his finances. People sometimes they want to allow themselves to liquidate their finances or be bought out of a particular debt that they're in. Why? Because they need that capital to either invest somewhere else or to take care of school or take care of bills or take care of something that might be a little bit more needed in that time, or I won't say in a crisis, but in that time of need, there's some cash that is available to them right then and there where they can get it from themselves and they don't have to borrow a loan or whatever the case might be. So for a smart investor that's willing to do a buy and hold in Warwick, Georgia, which is at least 45 minutes to an hour away from Albany, Georgia, then please, 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 I need you to consider and I need you to take this as a buy and hold. If I need to manage the property for you, there goes another service. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to drive to wherever you need me at whatever time you need me. Me and my husband can take care of. Now, another thing I wanted to share about this particular property, the owner and the tenant have a, I guess, word of mouth agreement that being that he's a the service guy already for his company, he can service and maintenance his own damages or his own repairs that need to be done. And that can be taken off of the rent. Okay. So for any smart investor, again, if that is you, you will be a lucky investor because you won't have to take money out of your pocket to take care of anything, because those people love that house and they will pay money on top of money to make sure that it is fully operated and they will buy it as is. So as long as they have the property and they are tenants, they're willing to pay whatever it needs to get done, and they can, just kind of do a wash and do the difference on there. So that was that. And as I told you, we have a property in Savannah. So please let me know if you're interested in anything in Savannah. For those of you who are looking for funding, I've had 2 guys that have reached out to me. Well, actually, I have 4 guys now that have reached out to me in funding. 2 of them I can vouch for because they are currently doing deals and you don't have to put no upfront money and everything like that. So let me know if you're interested in that. And then I have another one that just real quick, I just want to share with you what he said. He says, if you ever need financing, refinancing, or loans of any kind for your deals, fix and flips, buy and hold, etc., we will finance you if the deal is worth it. We fund up to 100% of your costs, rehabs and new. We also specialize in providing all types of loans, commercial loans, secured and unsecured loans. Interest rates are negotiable. We could get you funded in 3 to 6 working days. For more information, contact. And then he gave me information accordingly. His name is Richard Wright with First Choice Loans. That's a giveaway. If you want to think about your girl, holler at your girl. Referred, say Palace Movers, REO @gmail.com. Angel referred you. Thank you very much. Hallelujah. You guys know you get it all when you come on this side of town, okay? Oh, another thing, I need properties in Virginia, in California, very nice properties, because this guy, you know, he tells me, hey, Angel, send me properties all over California. I'll buy them all. You know what? That's not true, because when I sent him one, he was like, you keep sending me garbage. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm appalled. I'm thinking like garbage. That's not garbage. It's a nice house. You just want expensive stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. What I think is marvelous, he doesn't think is marvelous. He call it garbage. Well, what can I say about that? But anyway, my Mr. Jim needs California properties. Okay? So send it my way. Send it my way. All right, I have another one here. San Bernardino, California. Zip code 92410. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Asking price is $170K. ARV is $225K. The assignment fee is $20,000. So house number 2 is in Laguna Niguel, California. 92677 is the zip code. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath. Asking price is $410, with the ARV of $6K plus. So yeah, an assignment fee is $30,000. Wow. If you're serious about buying one or both of these properties, you can see it by appointment only. No additional information given at this time per seller's request. It is not our business to do this, but we do honor seller's requests. Okay? So there you go. You want more information? Holla at your girl. Let's see what else we have here for you guys. I gotta remember to send that out. Okay. I have an easy flip in Fourth Ward, Texas. It's in Willis Avenue. 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,014 square foot. The lot is 6,420 lot square footage. The property. This home will need a few updates and minor repairs throughout. The home sits on a nice sized lot with nice landscaping. There are no known plumbing or foundation or electrical issues. Sorry about that. The ARV is $110,000. Okay. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. The house is okay, but to me it's too dark. It needs probably some new walls. Maybe the wood linings that's in the walls need to be taken down and the walls need to be redone, because it's too dark. It's like no color contrast is not bright enough. The walls are dark and the furniture is dark, so it just gives it that eerie feeling. It needs more color. And the kitchen needs to be upgraded. It looks like back in the 90s. They still got wallpaper on there, so yeah. Not a good look. Not a good look. Okay, so if you want that one, it's in Fourth Ward, Texas. I have a couple of people I can send this to right away. The asking price for this one is $110,000 for that one. I have a seller. He's selling 35 homes all through nationwide, over 15 states. He has some pretty good deals in Indiana, Arkansas, New York, New Jersey. I think I saw some things for Florida, California. Oh, let's see here. I think this phone went dead on me. Yeah, for New York, California, and so on and so forth. Let's see. I have a window. Okay, so these are so cool. Let me tell you about this deal. Hey, baby girl, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining me right there. Let's see. You can see your beautiful face. Investors commercial. We have Windermere, Florida. This particular house is really cool. It's a wholesaling deal and it's selling for $384,900. The after repair value is $525,000. It's 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, enclosed 2 garage, easy conversion, back, private pool, 3,332 square footage living area per tax records, 43,573 lot size. That's a big lot. And it was built in 1985. So house is being sold as is. If you want more information, please call your girl. And this is in Windermere, Florida. So you that are Floridians, holla at your girl. Port Richey, Florida is an easy flip. I have a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,857 square foot. The property, take a look at this investment property located in Newport Richey. The property has 2 sections. The main part of the home has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, a small bonus room, and a den. The second section is unfinished studio apartment with a half bath and a bedroom that can be used as a rental for additional cash flow. This property is a short walk away from the downtown area and the local park. ARV is $190,000. So that's going to be pretty good. The asking price here is $124K. Or best offer. Okay. I have an amazing South Tampa flip. And that one is in South Tampa, 5 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,268 square feet. Rare opportunity to pick up a 5 bedroom, 2.5 bath home in the heart of South Tampa. Comparables in this high South out in neighborhood are going for approximately $265 per square foot. Our conservative estimate leave plenty of room for that to make a great opportunity for investors to, no matter the level of experience. Repairs needed to this home will consist of mostly cosmetic updates. After a nice remodel and some TLC, this property should sell very quickly. The ARV is $540,000. I love the space. It's so open. Okay, this one is going for 407.5. I had someone inquire about it earlier today, so hopefully it'll move. Let's see what else we can give you guys real quick. We spoke about that one already. There is a Cape Cod in Clark in New Jersey. It's going for $285K. Approximate retail value is $400,000. Estimated rehab cost is $55,000. Estimated profit is $70,000K. I have pictures. If you need them, let me know and I will send them your way. I really think I have 2 for that price. Okay. There is 2 family houses in New Jersey and Myrtle Avenue, 6 beds, 2 baths, basement needs rehab, asking for $250K, cash or hard money only. All right, 10% deposit required, 2-week closing. Okay, real quick, I want to look into this. I have to take care of some stuff tomorrow, so I want to mention something. I have a seller that's willing to do owner financing, and these properties are pretty cool because with him, you can get them for less the amount that you will get on the market. Plus, okay, so imagine this. Imagine your house on the market is $100,000, and then when you put it off the market, if it's your own home or whatever, and it's worth, like, you need it. Let's say you'll sell it for, it might be worth 150,000, but if someone makes you an offer of 70,000, you're like, okay, I could dig it. But this man is selling it for less that amount. He's selling it for like 40,000, 50,000, not even that. Sometimes 30,000, and the house is worth 150,000. So he must have got it for dog cheap, and if he got it, it's because it's REO, and he made a really good penny on all those houses. So, or it could have been a tax lien. Those, houses that have tax liens, and if you keep it for a year, you own the house free and clear. And if the owners decide to come buy it from you, they have to pay you 20% plus what you paid them, plus, and plus, 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 plus. So, yeah. So I think that's why he got them so cheap, or whatever the case might be. But this guy has them for cheap, and I'm like, what? The house is worth like 150,000, and they look good. They look well kept. Those owners were good. Those owners were taking care of their business. They weren't trying to, abandon the house, or allow the house to go on maintenance, and they were doing the right things that they needed to do to keep the upkeeps on the house. So if you guys want those properties, please let me know. I think I'm having a hard time loading it up, but if you want to take a look at those and you're interested in, they have, we just landed 35 new distressed assets in the following states: Kansas, Georgia. Let's see here. Let me see what state that is. HI? Can't remember. Which one is that? Indianapolis, Kentucky, ME, MI, I think Missouri, MO, MS, and New Jersey, NM, and of course NM, New York, Ohio, Tennessee, and Texas. Excuse me. All those other states, I have to go check them out and see what they are. Their initials are. Abbreviations. Okay. So if you guys feel like you're interested in those hot summer deals, it's 35 houses. They're from a new distressed assets. Let me know. I know 2 of them are non-performing notes, and they're willing to do owner financing. So keep me posted if you're interested in that. I have a Detroit occupied for sale. Let's go through it. Real estate investors, off-market Detroit tenant property for sale, 700 month gross income. NOI is 5,453, 20,000 plus net ROI. I have photos if you need them. Asking price is $35K, less than $30K a door. Clean street. Tenant was paying $500 a month, but recently signed a year lease at $700 a month. Lease is assignable to a new owner. Tenant has been there for 8 years. Tenant pays all utilities, new roof, and and I have information if you need it as well. I have a 13-unit brick apartment building, 28 cap rate. Picks up rehab, but property is rehab. We will place the tenants for the selling price. Tenants pay all utilities, so the property has very high cash flow, over a 28 cap rate. We maintain for only $25 per door per month, already taken out of the net income on this property. We can manage for an additional $25 per door per month. Net income after all expenses is $4,720 month. That's $56,640 a year. Price only at $210,000 net to seller, cash or Bitcoin only. They even taking Bitcoin. Now you know that is some real special stuff. Hey, Mr. Demetrius Hurd, I hope you're having a wonderful night. We're going to be signing off soon. If you need to look at some of the details and some of the inventory that we were sharing earlier, please go back, rewind, and have at it. Pick your picks. We have Savannah, we have New York, we have New Jersey. We even have some California. We have non-performing and performing notes if you're interested. We're looking for land in Florida and in New Jersey and New York. We have developers there, and they are hot and they're ready to buy. We have a couple of properties in Cleveland, Ohio. I have 2 properties in Cleveland, Ohio. 5 buildings, 60 units. It's selling for 1.3 firm. And then I have a 66 units, 22 commercial, 44 residential, and it's selling for 2.9 mil. And some of you may know them, some of you may not know them, but if you are in need of some type of conversation, seller contact, let me know and I can set it up as soon as possible. If you know anybody that's looking for notes and is looking to buy quickly all over nationwide, let me know. I can make that call. We are doing a special call tomorrow between, I think it's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's just for those that are note buyers that are looking to buy and need information and want to get on the call. I can give you the conference call number and you guys get on there and just consume the information as it goes. All right, I think I've given you guys enough. We can revisit. I have another one. Man, this guy, he just hooked me up with this. Florida City, Florida. 33034, 8-unit building, 11 cap rate. Bedroom 8, bathroom 8, 4,000 square feet. Rents at $6,400. Amazing cap rate, fully renovated 8-unit building. 7 of the units are rented month to month. 1 unit is vacant and own lockbox, ready to show. All units were renovated the same. Does not have 40-year certification, but inspection was recently done. The numbers do not lie. See expense report and rent roll below. Do not disturb tenants. 1 vacant unit on lockbox, all the same. And it's worth $750K. That's pretty good. And they're only selling it for $589. And I have all the expenses and rent rolls accordingly if someone needs that. Okay. Okay, one more for the road. This one is, we thought you would be interested. Panoma House, California. 3.1, 2-car garage. Asking price is $320. Repairs are $3,000. ARV is $415K. Assignment fee $30K. So, if you want it, let me know. All right, guys. I have to say this. I cannot just forget this. This is very important. I have a, let's see, make sure I have my numbers correct. I have some Atlanta properties, all areas surrounding Atlanta, duplexes, triplexes, lots, commercial, and single family homes. We are looking to sell it at 16,486,600, and it's worth 18 million 8, I think. I believe so. And they are looking to sell it as a package, or you could cherry pick them. They're in Atlanta. I have them. I have connect direct to seller on these properties. If you know a buyer or you know someone that we can JV on, this is good for people that live in Atlanta and you want a JV. You got a buyer, you got someone that needs some properties real quick. They were looking for duplexes, they're looking for commercial, they're looking for single family. Please send them my way, send them my way, send them my way. We have inventory and we need to get rid of it quickly. Quickly. They could cherry pick it or whatever they want. I have the list. Please holler at your baby girl. We need it. My email is palacemoversreo@gmail.com. My phone number is 678-755-6417. Good time to reach me is between 12 and 5 in the evening. That's a good time frame for me. I could do a lot of work. If you need me to do anything such as advertisement for you need me to upload marketing deals, you need me to do a package deal for a house with all the credentials, all the details, all the rent rolls, all the things into a Word, or you want me to do an Excel spreadsheet or anything of that nature that you would like me to do for your company, I am right now, the price for an advertising campaign for a week for 4 days is $150. That is me doing an ad, me doing a live, whether I need to come in 3 days out of that day, 4 times out of the week. I maneuver it and I try to do it in peak points of the day. So in the morning, people are looking at their Facebook. In the afternoon, people are looking at their Facebook. And right around like 5-6 o'clock, people are getting off. They're looking at their phones. And, it's just about momentum. And it's about consistency and making sure that live is on when they're looking on their breaks. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock is those people's breaks. They're looking to find out when they're on break how they can get some money stacked up while they're working for somebody else in their investment companies. Okay, so they can retire themselves from that 9 to 5 very young. Anywho, so yes. I have information. I have Atlanta properties. Please call me if you need those. If you have a buyer, call me. Let's close. I am willing to sell this whole thing for a good. If I can get it sold at 16.8, that will be a good thing because my buyers will be happy. My seller will be happy. I will be happy. My babies will be happy. And then my partners will be happy. And yes, it will be a party and a win-win for everybody, including the people that we are passing on new ownership. Because if the right person decides to buy that entire package, they can make each and every tenant an leased option to buy. Have them do a down payment of $2,000, $3,000 upon changing ownership and getting everything under your name, under your deed, and you have everything situated with the state, and you are the owner. You can send out a massive letter saying, hey, next 30 days, we are either increasing your rent or we're willing to do a lease option to buy with you. If you're ready to buy, we have a in-house refinance program for you. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Do it nice and pretty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't play with me. I can do it. I can manage it. I can promote it. And I can make sure we get it sold and closed. And let's get those people on a lease option to buy. Right now, a lease option to buy. Let me tell you before I leave. A lease option to buy from an investor standpoint to a tenant that's been living at these properties for 12 years, 9 years, 8 years, and they've been tenants. Be that person to want to better your country by literally saying, I will be the bank for you. Give me $3,000. Give me $1,500, and then put them on a 2-week payment plan for the next 6 months until they can get that $3,000 or that $4,000 that you need. Put them on a 2-week, just like they do buy here, pay here. I know. I hope they don't shut me down, but yeah, if buy here, pay here's can do it, and we are trying to help our economy and help the people, they could come up with $1,000, one check, and then you work them on a 2-week. Hey, pay me every 2 weeks. Pay me $250 or pay me $500, and by the time you look at it, you will have, in less than 6 months, you'll probably have about $5,000 saved up, because you had your $500 every 2 weeks after they gave you $1,000, $2,000, or whatever the case might be. Look, make it work. We are smart. We are investors. You're sitting on money, and there's people out there that's working hard, got tax records and everything under the sun, but they don't got good credit scores. And you got the money, and you got good credit. So if you got good credit, help them people. And if you need me to put you on a program that can get them to get good credit, so eventually they can refinance after having a year or 2 years with your interest rate and your credentials and goals and everything that you need them to have for you, we can do that. We could set it up. I mean, I got folks left and right. Home loans, Home Star loan. They'll put them on something quick. So why not do hard money now and then wing them off your program after 6 months to a year or 2 years? It works. The Albany property that I was speaking to you about earlier, he has them on a 2-year lease. They've been there for about 12 years since he's been the owner of the property. Those people, we can easily put them on a lease option to buy once we buy it or sell it, or do whatever, however we decide to structure the deal. He was even willing to do $3 million down with a $400 financing in-house. Once he refinances, it's going through 3.5. He is so motivated to sell. This man is ready. He's willing to do whatever he got to do so that you can get this property and you can be the new owner and you can get the benefits while you pay him slow. Yeah. So, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out with Love JC TV. Your girl, your host, Miss Angel. I hope that I gave you a very beautiful information, enough information so that you can just have at it. Hey, my husband said them ticks got a whole lot of blood and they're so full. They good. They're good for a long time. But anyway, I think I gave you enough information. I think I gave you enough inventory. I think I gave you enough criterias. Please, 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 whatever you can do to help this sister out so I can give it to my guys, seller, buyer, and everybody in between. Please share, like, comment. Stay tuned for my new link. I'm actually started a new YouTube page called Love JC TV on YouTube. And I'm going to start doing a lot of lives through there. So once I get everything up and running, please become my friend on there so that you can be up and running with all the updates that I do. One thing, and I want to share this. I think this is going to be so helpful to a lot of you that are watching, a lot of you that have information, a lot of you that have, you're looking for a job. We're investors, so we're not looking for a job. But for those of us that are looking to make some more what we call passive income, if you have a YouTube page and you're talking about things just like this, or you're talking about your properties, or you're talking about what you love to do, if you love to do hair, if you love to look at butterflies, talk about the butterflies, put a camera at the butterfly and zoom in, you get $100 for that. And if you get a couple of hits for everybody that like butterflies, or the babies, or the girls, or the little boys, or the little girls that like to watch butterflies because they like to see your geographical or your zoo channel, or sci-fi. Not sci-fi, but they like to look at science channels with all the bugs and the zoo channel and the this and the that. Yeah, they want that, and they're willing to pay for that and look at your TV all day every day because you talk about bugs, butterflies, and animals all day. And for every hit, if you have 1,000, this is what they say. If you have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours view time in a matter of 12 months, you could be a partner for YouTube and they will pay you. Yes, you will get a check from YouTube because you got subscribers and you have something and they looking for you and they want to know what you got going on. So, there's no excuse why people in America are not making money. Okay? And if you see somebody on the street and you see somebody that is in need and you see somebody that's struggling, tell them if they got a phone, they can make $1 million. Just start recording everything that they seen on the street. Somebody will hit likes a couple of times and then they got to check. They just got to have a P.O. box so they can go catch their check. I'm being funny, but really, truly, we have a plan for any situation. Whatever we can get you. If you need to talk about bugs, we could get you a business to talk about bugs. But whatever it is, know that you are your brand. Know that you are the property that you're selling. Knowing that you are the buyer, even though you might not have $0 or you have $0 in your bank account, the buyers behind you have the money to back you. So if you have buyers behind you that are willing to back you, that is your money. You don't have to be like, okay, like me, I was so scared at the first beginning of doing any type of deals. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have that kind of money. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? They need, they want me to, no. You don't have the money? God got your money, okay? And if he got your money, that means he's sending people that got money left and right all over the world. Everything that you think about as you're breathing, that's cash flow. You breathing, that's money right there. Because you breathing, that's your money. So go get your money. Your money is somewhere, but you just got to get to it. You got to touch your money. And you got to get a hold to your money, have a relationship with your money. My husband teaches me that. My daddy taught me that. Have a relationship with your money. Know where your money is going. And, yeah, YouTube is it, okay? Facebook, I hope you start paying some folks. I don't know. I haven't heard of it, but for all these people that go on live and all these people that are getting 1 million views and everything up under the sun, yeah, they need to be catching checks from Facebook too. So hopefully you guys will get up on it. But I want you guys to have a wonderful night. Thank you for visiting with me. Simmons, if you're still there, thank you. Mr. Demetrius, thank you. And all of you that are watching, once again, thank you for liking my other videos with the buyers and sellers promo that I put out for investing and putting out inventory live. I am going to continue to do this, whether periodically as I get the information. If I get one new inventory for the day after I did a video like this, I'm not going to get on and just do for one property. So I'm thinking that once a week, maybe like on a Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, I would do a live to say everything that I got for last week for this week. So that's the kind of momentum I'm getting. Preferably like on a Sunday, so that whatever I put out on Sunday, everybody can know, hey, she's going to put inventory out today so that we can close by Friday. It's all a system. Talk about it on Sunday. Wednesday, we're talking about numbers, perhaps Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going out to the property so that by Friday we could close. Everybody can have wires. Boom, boom, boom. We got some money in the bank. Next week, whoop, Sunday, download. Talk about inventory, get somebody Wednesday, start working on some attorney paperwork. Friday, we closing, let's go. Next. That is the setup and that is my system and that's what I'm trying to do and that's what I'm going to keep doing until August 1st. My pastor today was saying, and I'm going to share this with you guys, yeah, everything is REO, everything is REI, everything is real estate, but at the end of the day, if you're not a child of Abraham's and you're not talking biblical language about land and prosperity and wealth, then you ain't in it. You gotta talk about what's real. Abraham was kind of like the king father of all the land because God told him, as far as where your eyes can see, so that you own. So yeah, wherever my eyes I lay, I own until money make it there. Yes. I keep dreaming about that house and I keep saying I'm going to get that house. That's your house. You're going to get it. You just got to get your money so you could buy the house. I already put in an offer. Yes, I did, over like 2-3 months ago. But that's an offer that I told her, give me 6 months. I was serious. You look at $1 million property, you might not have $1 million sitting in your bank account, but you know what you're about to do. You know what you got coming. August 1st, not hope. I ain't going to do that. August 1st, either I close on my house, my new house, which me and my husband been talking, got to prepare this house. I'm making arrangements. We're repairing. My husband's going to put decks in the back. We're working things out. We're figuring things out, putting some new things here because we want to bring the value of our house to the utmost so that when we decide, we're not selling, but when we decide to rent it, we can get some good market value rent for this house because we're going to leave it as a palace so that someone else can come and enjoy this palace that we were living in and have a comfortable life and feel that good spirits that we left here and all that good romantic smells and the food and the love and the walls that speak glorious things to you. Yeah, we want to leave that here, but we want to leave everything to a place where people were like, oh my gosh, this is very, it's breathtaking because it's a small house. It's not a small house. It's like 25 square footage. But at the same time, when you do a little bit of upgrades here and there to the kitchen and you get some new, in this case, a Samsung refrigerator with tablets on it and you have touch screen and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's luxury. You could easily rent a house like that for $1,500. So, whenever you're interested in something that you like and you really want it, I prayed at 15 for my house. At 15, I prayed. I said, by the time I turn 30, I want to own a house. Well, check it out. 2 months after I turned 31, 2 months. So I was a year and 2 months from that prayer that I prayed at 15. I closed on my house on January 13, 2015. Is that right? 2016. And here I am. And I already made an offer 2 years into my house on another house that I want for my family. That will be closer to my church home. And that will be closer to closer to downtown, closer to the new Battery Plaza, new Battery Stadium, which is a Brave Stadium in Atlanta. So I know the property value on that house is like very beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Right now I think they purchased it at $500,000. The house is really worth 2.3. And without looking at any numbers or anything like that, I offer like $1 million. And everybody's like, Angel, you're crazy. How are you going to offer something? How are you going to go to somebody's house that's not even selling their house and offer them something that they're not like selling? Well, that's my faith. When you like something, you care for something, you want something, you just make an offer even if they're not selling. And they're not going to refuse your offer because what you're offering is a good offer. So yeah, they're going to run and they're going to be okay. So at the end of the day, don't lose focus of your vision. Whatever it is that you're trying to get and you're trying to uphold and attain in life, do it. If, like my pastor said yesterday, if the devil tries to give you the blues, always focus on that thing that made you happy in the first place. And whatever feeling or emotion you had at that point in time, remember it. Go back and remember it, or just remember about the vision, the promise that God made you, and be happy and rejoice in that moment about the promise that God made you while you're in the process of the blues, so that can motivate you until you get to that point, until you get to that step. I'm speaking to myself like I'm speaking to the choir, because at some point there's days when you're feeling blue, there's days when you're feeling down, there's days where you're like, man, that goal is not happening, I don't even feel like it's ticking or it's tacking or nothing. So what we gonna do? No, just be okay. And then this is the promise. He said, if you have prayed, you have done your work, you have made those phone calls, you have done and you put all your ducks in a row and you did everything under the sun, just leave it alone. You prayed, let it go. And everything that you have done will bring you some type of benefit and some type of harvest. For me and for the other 9 people that knew that they're doing career changes or they're doing business transactions and they're setting up their business, August 1st is going to be a good day for us. I've been doing this since August of last year. I've closed 1 deal. And I know to you, like, why she putting her business out there? No, it's not that I'm not an expert. It's not that I'm not an expert. I'm just experienced in certain areas of real estate. I don't know it all. I'm still learning from the great gurus like Tom Fleming and Mr. Big Mike and, some other Jordan and other people that, even my father, and of course myself, by going through the process myself. Another thing too, I used to say, well, if a realtor doesn't own a home, but they're selling a home, kind of, it's hard to tell a person how to do a process if you haven't really understood it for yourself. So I challenge any realtor, if you don't have a home, you need to come up with something. Get your home, get your house, get a realtor, get a private lender or someone. If your credit score is too bad, it's okay. There's people out there that's willing to give you a house, but you have to get to know the process for yourself and have that feeling for yourself. If you're going to present someone a house or sell someone a house, it's better to speak from a place of knowing and feeling and having that experience than not knowing and feeling how your client will feel when they close on their house or whatever the case might be. So that's a, tip of the day. But I'm excited about this year. This is a great year for real estate. There's a lot of people saying there's a lot of crashes coming and this and that, and they want the market to crash and all that good stuff. But listen, as long as we have smart investors out there, as long as there's people that have money and they're willing to share money and do programs and get interest rates higher than 3%, 2%, 4%, and they're giving it to you for 6%. I've seen some deals for 6%. That can be a high rate, but it's still a good rate for someone that don't have good credit. So share the word. Spread the gospel of REI. Love JC TV. Here, your host, Miss Angel. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful morning, and a wonderful week. Holla at your girl. Next week, we'll do this all over again. If I get some more inventory faster than I can breathe and I can say hoo-ha, then I'll come back again and do another live. Meanwhile, go to Love JC TV and YouTube, subscribe, share, like, and comment any of those videos. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day. Good night. Bye-bye.